are you guys doing?
Shooting a video.
For who?
What?
For who?
What is this, an interrogation?
Is that recording right now?
It is.
So, okay, so I'm so sorry, but if I don't have any information, so please don't take a picture.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna keep taking pictures.
Do you guys have any ID on you? What are you guys filming? But you're trying to run this conversation, and that's not how this is going to go.
Is this a consensual conversation? How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Englewood, New Jersey. We are in the downtown business district here in Englewood, and we're just going to take a look, walk around, take some video, take some photos, pay a little visit on the fine folks here, see how everyone's doing and see what's good. Let me give you a little view of the neighborhood here where we are. And while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. It is 4:03 in the afternoon, and it is 60 degrees, sunny and beautiful in Englewood, New Jersey. I hope you all are out there doing something you love with some folks you can tolerate. And as usual, if there's no sunshine where you are, we certainly invite you to make some of your own. That's what we're going to try to do here today, so stand by.
You guys, can I help you?
Sorry?
Can I help you?
Can you help me? No, not at all.
What are
Thank
you guys doing?
Sorry?
What are you guys doing?
I'm shooting a video.
For who?
What?
For who?
What is this, an interrogation?
It's a high-end luxury store here. Yeah,
well, normally you come out and say,
I'll call the police.
My name's Joe.
Okay. All right. I'm Lou. I'm the COO here.
Okay. Well, my name's Jason. I was saying usually people come out and say my name's Joe.
Okay. All right. I'm introducing myself. So.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Who you work for?
That's a lot of questions, man.
All right. I'm gonna call police.
You're gonna call the police?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, guys. Well, my first stop on the first corner at the first place we stopped at, and what do you say his name was? Lou, the COO, is going inside to call the police because I wouldn't explain to him who I work for and what I'm doing out here. So stand by.
Even if you just walk from her.
Are you with Timepiece?
I am, yes.
So am I waiting for the police? Do you guys want me to stick around? Did you call?
What exactly is going on?
I don't know.
I didn't speak with you.
Lou came out.
Is that recording right now?
It is.
Why?
I'm trying to clear up this with you.
I would, if with all due respect, would you mind not recording me right now?
Well, no. I mean, Lou just came out and said he's calling the police on me, so I'm not shutting my camera off. That's not happening.
Okay.
If we would have been having a cordial conversation, maybe.
Well, but to be fair, you're pointing the camera at me and we didn't even speak, right? You and I have not.
You're pointing a camera at me. We didn't even speak. You have 3 cameras on the outside of this building right here.
Those are cameras that are set up.
Who knows if you're recording audio too, which would be illegal. So,
okay.
I don't know. Okay. I'm just asking you if you called the cops so I could stick around. I don't really care. All right, well. All right, guys, so Lou number 2 didn't want to tell us if he called the cops or not. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes and then we'll start heading out. So we'll see how it goes. Peace, love, and ice cream. What a day, right?
Going in there. Don't be.
Are you going to get peace?
Like,
Peace,
no,
love,
my
ice
friends
cream.
are sitting right there. Tell them. Let's make a joke. What are you doing this for?
Oh, we're just making a video for YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what do you want to tell them?
Tell them that you're going to have it on news for tonight.
Tell them we're doing a story about people that eat too much ice cream. How unhealthy it is. There you go.
Come on in. My celebrity.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day, brother.
Jeez, man, you too.
All right, I'm going to need you all to pull it over. You're having way too much fun.
Yeah.
You guys are fantastic. Keep having a good time.
Yay, all right.
Keep smiling, keep laughing, and if anybody doesn't like it, you know the rest. Hello. Hi guys, how are you? I couldn't hear you, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You can talk to him, I just couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah. No, I'm asking you if it's the boss calling you to do the pictures.
If the boss called me to, he's the guy to talk to.
Yes.
He's my boss.
What's the question?
No, I'm asking you if somebody told you to take pictures to the restaurant. It's just us.
No, it's just for us.
It's for you.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right, cool, thank you.
Okay. I'm so sorry, but my boss said don't take pictures of the building.
Not take pictures of the building? Why?
Yes. I don't know. My boss said please don't take pictures.
Well,
or maybe you work for somebody or for the city or
No,
for the town.
No.
So you have like Facebook, Instagram, something like we can see
No,
your
I don't have
work.
Facebook, no.
So we don't understand why you're taking pictures. That's why.
Yeah, so we're just making a video, just filming the story.
Yeah, but are you gonna post it in Instagram or?
I don't know where it's gonna go until it's done. The video, you don't know where it's gonna. So.
But I think you have like any profile.
What?
Any Instagram or Facebook something?
Well, I mean, no, I don't have Facebook.
So why do you need the pictures? I don't understand.
Why do I need the? Oh, I mean, we're just taking video.
But that's why I need to know. Can you show me some
something about your work? Show you.
So okay, so I'm so sorry, but if I don't have any information, so please don't take a picture.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna keep taking pictures.
I'll make you a deal. Tell your boss,
yes,
right, that if he shuts off his camera, I'll turn off mine.
No, I'm not complaining. Actually, I'm
I'm not complaining either.
Yeah, I'm asking you if you have...
I'm just trying to make a point because it's silly to come outside and ask somebody to stop taking pictures. If I go inside, that's a different story.
No, I understand.
But outside...
But I want to see your job. I mean, if you have some Instagram or Facebook page, I can see...
Well, he already answered that. I don't have Facebook or...
All right, thank you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, the more people come out and do that, the more it makes me realize how important what we're doing is. Because it's not just some isolated thing once in a blue moon. It's a lot of people are under the false impression that you can't be out on the sidewalk taking pictures. I don't know where they get that idea from. Or that you have to have their permission, or only if they approve of your reason, then maybe you can do it. Maybe. Right on, appreciate it. Cool. Ready? Hello.
How you guys doing? Good. I'll be in front of 26 Powell.
How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing good.
What's going on today?
What's going on?
Filming up and down the businesses?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Any reason why?
Any reason why?
Yeah, I mean, some of the business owners are just concerned.
Oh, I got you. No, it's just what I
addressing
felt like
their
doing today. It's a beautiful day.
Okay. Do you guys have any ID on you?
Do I have any ID?
Yeah.
I always have ID.
Okay, can I see it?
Why would I give you ID?
It's just a routine thing, just asking for ID. I mean, what do you guys filming?
I just told you I'm out enjoying a beautiful day, taking some video.
Okay, well, I mean, some of the business owners are concerned. Some of the businesses have been vandalized before, they've been robbed before, so I mean, just addressing those concerns.
Okay, well, do you have
any reason why you guys don't want to provide any ID?
Is there any reason that you would think
I just told you why.
No,
they're concerned. So
you're not letting me finish my.
You're
not letting me. Let's keep it a cordial conversation.
It is a cordial conversation, but you're trying to run this conversation. And that's not how this is going to go.
Is this a
But you're trying to run this conversation. And that's not how this is going to go.
Is this a consensual conversation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, then you have a nice day. I'm trying to run the conversation. It's not how it's going to work. Excuse me, can I ask your name and badge number so I know who was here?
I received 176. You want here? 176.
What's going on?
Can I get your name and badge number so I know who was here?
Officer De La Cruz 259. How you doing, Sarge?
Okay, thank you. How are you doing, boss?
What's up, gentlemen? What's going on?
I'm out enjoying the day, taking some video, man.
What you guys doing?
They're taking videos in front of all the businesses. Some of the
Yeah.
businesses have called, concerned because, you know, they've been burglarized in the past. So I just asked them for my ID. They don't want to provide it. They're not really saying what specifically why they're out here. They're just saying they're out here enjoying their day.
Okay. Is there a specific purpose, or you just like the store?
I'm just out taking some video and taking some pictures, man. That's all it is. Whatever you say, that's it. Simple as that.
Well, no, I mean, that's
well,
fine.
you know what? And I don't want to take it out on you. Your officer's a little uneducated about the law here, and coming off a little. Your job description tells you to de-escalate things, not escalate. And you're trying to ramp it up. So I'm
not the one who has the camera in my face.
This is what I mean. So I'm just going to stick with the Sarge here.
Well,
I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. Okay?
I'm all ears.
I'm out on the sidewalk taking pictures and video.
Of what, I'm sorry?
Taking pictures and video
Just
of anything
general
I can
video.
see.
Okay.
Anything I can see.
Right. All right. Well, listen. The reason why I'm asking is sometimes you get freelancers. They're doing certain things. They're writing an article. Sometimes I'm just asking what the backstory.
No, and that's
is.
that's exactly right. And I instructed Officer De La Cruz here, who doesn't want to let me get in word in edgewise, that this is a consensual conversation. So I don't have to answer any of her questions. But I was trying to be cordial until she started getting an attitude.
Well, the complainant felt a little uneasy because the camera was stuck right inside of their face. So that's why they called.
Well, that's what they told you.
No, timepiece.
Yeah, that's what they told you.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys just independent guys? Or you
Just out taking some video and pictures, man. That's all I'm doing.
You understand how vague that is, right?
Well, I understand how vague it is when she tells me she's demanding my identification because she thinks I'm going to rob a store or vandalize a store.
You're deflecting.
No, I'm not deflecting.
Do you understand how vague it is when I come out? This is not a usual occurrence.
Well, I'm going to tell you the same thing.
Let me finish my thought, though. Normally, I'm on the avenue all the time, right? The avenue is what we kind of colloquially call Palisade Avenue. Okay. Right? And I've been employed with the PD for like 19 years. Okay. This may be the second time that there's two guys with professional cameras and mics. So I'm just kind of inquiring what the backstory is. So when you tell me, no, we're just taking video. Well, yeah, obviously you are, but I don't know if you're working for someone. I don't know if you're filming a movie.
What's the difference?
No, it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah,
I'm just asking so that it would make sense.
Well, all I'm telling you is like, and you're being very respectful, so I'm going to give you that respect
I don't have
back.
a reason not to.
But all I'm telling you is that, as I stated, this is a consensual conversation. I don't have to answer any of your questions,
I'm not saying
but
you're
I'm
doing anything wrong, by the
voluntarily
way,
to just try to quell your fears and let you know what I'm doing.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just
I know
trying to
I didn't do anything wrong.
understand.
And this officer right here, De La Cruz, needs to learn when she's got legal authority, lawful authority to ask someone for their identification.
I can ask anyone for ID.
You can ask, but you can't demand it.
I didn't demand it. I asked you for it.
Really?
Yeah.
You got to keep an eye on her. No, seriously. And I need you. What's your badge number?
259. I said it.
259. Okay,
right?
I need it for the complaint. So thank you.
That's
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Fernandez 254.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Fernandez. And I'm sorry, Sergeant?
210.
210. And what was your name?
Restrepo.
Restrepo. You've been very respectful and professional, and that gets the conversation going. This gets people in trouble.
I'm just trying to figure out what the story is.
That's it. That's all it is, man. Just whatever you can see. I'm not trying to secret myself.
So do you know who called and why? Are you privy to that or no?
I have no idea who called you.
All right.
I have no idea.
All right.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Yep.
Asked him kind of like, what's the story?
What's up, man? It's been a while.
And LT, I just want to let you know, is it Marty or Marty? Marte. I want to say your name pronounced. My name's Jason.
Jason, good to
And I just want you to know that this conversation, I would have given you a lot more information and been a lot more forthcoming about what I'm doing if Officer De La Cruz here didn't decide to try to walk up and demand things that she can't demand. She's demanding to know why I'm doing what I'm doing. She's demanding identification from me. I'm just out on the sidewalk taking pictures, man. That's all it is.
It's just a little peculiar, you know. It's a little peculiar is all I'm saying, you know. I'm not saying anything. It's just odd. People get freaked out by it.
Right, but like I said, and I've said it to both of these officers, your sergeant's very respectful, very professional. And what I said is that this is a consensual conversation. So legally, I don't have to answer any of your questions, but I don't want to be that guy. So I'm trying to be respectful.
Okay, great.
Well, I mean, I could. There's nothing I don't have to answer questions.
Oh, we know this. I've been doing this for a long time.
But I'm trying to be courteous with you because your sergeant's being courteous. So far, you're being courteous, and I give back what I get. Okay. So that's a good lesson in life for Officer De La Cruz to learn. You know, your policy tells you to de-escalate, not to try to ramp things up. Okay. Right? There's nothing going on here, so don't try to create something. Is all I'm saying.
It's odd, is all we're trying to tell you.
It's really not odd. Well, I'll give you an example.
It's not odd to you because you're in the driver's seat, but to us.
If there was a guy riding down the street, riding down the sidewalk, whatever, on a unicycle with a pink tutu on, could you go demand him, ask him why? That's odd.
If they're breaking any laws, yeah.
That's not breaking the law. That's what I'm saying. So as long as somebody's not breaking the law,
they may be breaking some traffic laws. Then, you know.
Maybe that's why I said sidewalk, street. I didn't know which way.
But if our business owners are being threatened, they feel harassed. If they have a camera inside their face because of concern.
No, you still have to.
What has happened before in that business? Then yeah, I can address it.
No, you
ask
can't.
you what's going on.
You can't pin anything that's happened before.
Ask,
no. You still don't get it.
I'm not pinning anything.
She needs a conversation, LT. And I'll be filing a complaint so you can handle it that way.
Well, if that's what you want to do, that's perfect.
Well, it's not what I want to do, but she's not giving me any choice. She's still not getting it.
Yeah, but the thing
this is a dangerous person to have on the street.
The thing is that you're not listening. I know exactly what you're trying to do, but
you don't know exactly what I'm trying to do.
If you owned a business,
okay,
and you see somebody with
I do own a
camera,
business. I do own a business.
Fine, but let me speak. If you own a business, and you do, you see somebody with a video camera
out on a public sidewalk
in your face,
that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's what. Let me just finish the conversation with the LT real quick. I just want you to think about it over your career. How many 911 calls have come in where people dramatize and ramp it all up to get you guys there quick?
All the time.
So what people are telling you might not always be accurate.
Right, but
so
you have to come.
You have to see what you see, and you have to understand what you understand.
Exactly.
Anybody can tell you anything.
Yeah, but I just want you to understand the same thing.
Well, I know what I did. I know what I did, and I know what I didn't do. So I know I didn't do anything there.
Just for the record, I'm not saying you did anything illegal at all. Do you not find it peculiar that you're the only two people on the entire business district with two professional-grade cameras and microphones?
I'll answer that. I've been a professional photographer for 35 years. That's what I graduated from college for.
Okay.
You don't know that.
Well, they don't need to know that.
You're missing the point, though, Jason.
No, I'm not missing the point. No.
Okay, check this out. I'll just give you for the sake of argument, right? If you know me to be an officer, I'm describing myself as an officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Say I was out here dancing ballet in uniform. That'd be peculiar. You'd have some questions. It's not wrong. It's not illegal. Actually, it's not even unethical.
Right.
But it's odd.
So now what would happen if I called the police and told them you're out here dancing ballet in a uniform, threatening people? And you never did that.
If you called?
And you never did that.
Well, someone would obviously come and ask me, hey, what's going on with the threats, you know? What's going on with the threats? Is it true? Is it not true? You know? There's a story.
You're not getting ID, so get that out of your head.
If there's a story behind, you know, what you're doing. And I don't know why there's some apprehension between what's actually going on and the story behind it, and that's fine. I can't compel you to tell me what the backstory is.
I'll tell you what the apprehension is, because I only answer questions when I'm lawfully obligated to. There's no reason for me to answer questions.
Man.
I'm out enjoying a day. If somebody wants to call you up and exaggerate what I'm doing and tell you a story,
Jason, that's fine.
That puts you guys in a bad place, could put me in a bad place, and creates a dangerous situation for everybody.
Jason, you're right. It just doesn't make it any less peculiar.
I don't think it's that peculiar.
Of course not, because you're in the driver's seat. You know exactly what's going on. But to the outsider, it's peculiar.
These days, everybody in this, maybe 30, 40 years ago, you might have had an argument. These days, everybody's got a camera in their pocket.
But not
there's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's...
Yeah, but we get video, people with videographs all the time, but usually it's on their phone. No one has a professional grade camera, and they're just out there, shooting the breeze, recording random businesses, I don't
know.
I'm telling you, I do this for a living.
There's not a lot of people that do it, sure.
Yeah.
More people should.
All right, man. Whatever you say.
Well, I don't know. Are you into history? Do you like history at all?
Yeah.
All right, so an example I always use is, imagine if we could...
clear if you want. You can clear.
Imagine if we could watch a video of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid coming in off the trail on their horses, going into the saloon to get a cold drink. Wouldn't that be cool?
Of course.
There is no video because there were no cameras.
Of course, yeah.
So 100 years from now, people will be able to see what was going on in Englewood, New Jersey today.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
You know, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, man. There's nothing nefarious going on.
No, and I'm not suggesting there is. I'm just looking.
No,
for
you've
the
been very
backstory.
respectful. I told you that. Yeah, for sure. That's why you're a sergeant. That's why you're a lieutenant, and that's why you'll probably never be.
That wasn't nice.
That's all right.
That's not
No.
I'm happy where I am.
Well, you know, that's all subjective. It is called for, and I think a good conversation with her is called for. She's still talking to you about ID.
I said you're upset because you did because
I'm upset because you're out there on the streets creating dangerous situations for people. We're going to keep our eyes on you there, Dela Cruz. Yeah, we're going to keep our eyes on you. There'll be more people coming to check on you. Do the right thing. We're always watching. We're always watching. Value your job. And I got to tell you, I really do appreciate you.
Man, there's no problem at
And
all.
now that you got all shut down, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
This is my son.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to confirm what you already know. This is my son. My name's Jason.
Yep.
He's Ben.
Okay.
And we have YouTube channels.
No
So we
worries.
go out, we travel the country. I've been to all 48 states by road.
Have you?
Yeah.
Like doing this kind of thing?
Doing it, going to small towns, taking video. People enjoy seeing it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
They enjoy seeing the good cops too, because we need good policing in this country.
Listen, man, I have no issues. My thing is that I have a moral responsibility
All right,
and an ethical responsibility with what people, like the business owners, right? So say, for example, this is all hypothetical, right? I'm not saying this is or
Well, let's
isn't
keep
the
it to what's going on. Forget
Well,
about
I don't know. I
hypothetical.
never spoke to the complainant. She called for additional units, so I came down. I was down the street.
Let me just tell you this, that officer, I'm 53 years old. I've been around the block. You're probably my age or a little younger, right? That officer's going to get somebody in trouble one day or get somebody hurt. The way she handles things and the way she escalated immediately. She started ramping it up. That's what you should be worried about. And there's a big divide in this country right now between law enforcement and the general public, right?
I know what
so
you mean.
part of what we do is to try to close that gap. We support good police officers.
Yeah, I'm not listening.
And we celebrate good policing.
yeah.
But we also love to find people like her.
Yeah.
And she's going to call, I'm doing Walter Mercado.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'm doing a Walter Mercado impression for you. Prediction: she's going to cause you a headache one day. Keep an eye on her.
I happen to
And
know
have
her,
the conversation.
I happen to know her on a personal level. She's a really nice young lady.
Well, it doesn't matter if she's a really nice lady. She has to be an excellent police officer.
I understand.
You know, anybody could be a nice young lady.
Okay. When is this coming out?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I never know until it's done.
Now you got 30 minutes of dialogue. Is
Well, no, but
this
you know
dialogue
what?
something you use?
Hey, man, if me and you shake hands when I leave and we both walk away better men and with a better understanding of each other, that's all it's about,
I pulled
man.
up here with zero preconceived notion. You know, like I didn't categorize you good or bad.
And
I
that's
just
why
want to
I'm-
know what the story is.
And that's why I'm having this consensual conversation with you. I wouldn't tell her. I wouldn't tell her where I last went to the bathroom, to be honest with
No
you.
worries. No worries.
You know, and I really hope you talk to her about it.
Yeah, no.
And I'll tell you what, if you promise me you're going to talk to her about it, I won't file the complaint.
Listen, I don't.
Listen, I'm not looking to blow up anybody's life. No. She's a young girl.
Yeah.
She might be a sweetheart.
Yeah.
But she needs to understand when she puts that badge on and she puts that gun on, she's carrying a huge responsibility and she has a huge obligation to the public that she serves. She's not out here to give people orders unlawfully.
No. So we're clear, right? And this is obviously all on the record, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what was said prior to my arrival.
Okay.
Right? But I will say that if Timepiece or whoever it is that called, I actually don't even know who called. To be completely honest, I don't know the backstory.
Right.
Our backstory.
Okay.
And now I know some of your backstory.
Okay.
You know, she does have a moral obligation and an ethical obligation to ask what's going on.
Yeah, but
whether
she has a legal obligation to stick to the parameters of her job.
Everyone has to play by the rules.
Right,
Fair enough.
exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly. And the other thing, you ever hear of swatting?
Yeah.
People call
we get
the
it all the
cops
time.
on people all the time, and people wind up dead over that.
Yeah, we get it all the time.
So,
we still
you know,
get it.
even though if somebody calls you up and tells you something's going on, you still need to show up and with due diligence, do your investigation, do your threat assessment, figure out what's going on, and then proceed from there from your own internal thought process, not what somebody told you on the phone. People make things up constantly. But you know what? I appreciate you.
Take care.
I really. Are you,
Ben? Jason?
So,
I got
just
your
are you going to have a conversation with her?
Yeah.
Right. And like I said, I'm not looking to blow up her career.
I'm not her direct supervisor, but I'll have a conversation.
I'm not looking to blow her up. It's just a casual conversation over a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And just make sure she's familiar with what she can do and what she can't do.
No worries.
Because somebody's going to get hurt one day, and that could cost you.
What's the name of the channel?
You know what? I'm not going to give it to you.
I'll find
because I don't. Well, you'll find it.
I'll find it.
Just wait 2 or 3 days. Go on YouTube and just search Englewood, New Jersey.
Okay.
And you'll find me. I have a pretty
You got a good following?
decent sized channel.
Okay.
Yeah. But I appreciate you,
Take care
buddy.
of yourselves, man.
You have a good day. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do, man? It's going to weigh on my mind if I don't tell you, because you're a nice guy.
Talk to me.
And I appreciate the way you are. I'm going to tell you who I am.
Here, I'll give you my card so you know who I am.
You're going to have to write it down, though, because it's the name of the town I'm from out on Long Island. and it's an old Indian word.
Shoot.
Amagansett. You familiar with Amagansett?
I am not.
So it's all the way out on the East End. It's in the Hamptons. A-M-A-G-A-N-S-E-T-T. A-M-A-G-A-N-S-E-T-T. Second word, press. Amagansett Press. And my son's channel is Watching the Watchmen.
Okay.
That one's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
All right. Yeah, check us out. You did nothing but make your department look good here today, man. And I don't want to find out a year from now that she got herself hurt, she got somebody else hurt. It's really that serious. You got to think about it. Yeah. Because when you see the video, you're going to see how she approached me and how she handled it. And I can guarantee you that's outside of your policy. And I really don't want to see her get hurt. She's a young girl. She's got a long career ahead of her. I hope she rises to the level of chief. But she's going to have to get a grip on what's going on here first. And you'd be doing her a favor having the conversation. That's all I'm saying.
So are you still rolling?
Yes.
Is this the meat and potatoes of your channel? This kind of thing where you come
the
on
meat and potatoes of my channel. A lot of the videos we put up are wonderful, productive conversations with regular people, law enforcement, business owners. Every once in a while, somebody decides they don't want to stake in a picture, so they either get upset about it, call the police will come out and straighten them out. So I don't mind when somebody gets educated, because the more educated people that are out there, the better your life is, the better my life is. And you know, you can't.
By the way, that was not an accusatory. That was an earnest question. I just wanted to know
absolutely
what
no.
the
I'm
nature of.
That's right. And you know what? You find it strange that I'm out here with a camera taking pictures.
It is, bro. It is.
I find it strange, and hear me out.
Yeah.
I grew up in the city 50 years ago. Okay. Yeah. And I find it strange for somebody to come out of their business, ask you what you're doing, right? And then if I say I'm not really interested in having the conversation, they feel like they have a right to demand to know and actually be the ones who decide whether or not I get to do what I'm doing out on a public sidewalk. I think that's weird, right? Because 50 years ago, you went up to somebody demanding to know what they were doing in New York City, you would have lost your teeth. You know what I mean? It's not the friendly world back then that it was these days. So people just, people need to understand, I don't have to understand everything that you do, right? And you don't have to understand everything I do, but we have to respect each other's right to do what we do, as long as we're not creating a victim, we're not breaking the law.
No, Jason, listen,
that's it.
I'm not arguing with you all, man. I'm just trying to figure out.
No, I appreciate a guy like you. I really do, because you're listening and you're processing and you're going through the whole thing, and I appreciate that.
Well,
that's why you got to where you are.
I wish you well.
And I want to see that young lady rise through the ranks, but I'm telling you, when you watch the video, you'll see how she handled it. And that can turn into a nasty. Then me and her get a little loud with each other. One of you guys shows up and thinks you got to defend your officer. It can escalate into a mess that never needed to be. Yeah. So that's all. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Stay safe, man.
Yeah, likewise, man.
Thank you. All right, guys, you saw how that went. I really hope that sergeant or lieutenant has a conversation with the young lady there, Dela Cruz, and hopefully, after they see the video, they'll have a better idea how she approached us. She didn't do anything egregious, but if I was somebody that didn't know how to stand up for myself and didn't know what the law was, and the higher-ups didn't show up, who knows where she would have taken that.
But you're trying to run this conversation. That's not how this is going to go.
Is this a consensual conversation?
Yeah.
And that's a scary thing, because that can ramp things up into a mess real fast. And that's nothing that she needs. It's nothing that we need. And we got to keep these public servants on their toes. I'm sorry. If you give respect, you get respect. You want to act like a fool, you're going to get treated like a fool. But I do wish you all the best, Officer De La Cruz. Hope you learned a lesson from this here today. And I hope you conduct yourself accordingly going forward. It's very important stuff. And a lot more concerning to me than a couple of guys walking down the street with cameras. So never like to leave you guys without reminding you that if you enjoy our videos, you like what we do and you want to support what we do, best way you could do that, hands down, is to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something. I know I'm out here with the Watchmen every day getting an education. I wouldn't trade that for the world. So that's it. We're going to hop in the truck, head down the road. I got a family reunion to start heading towards. And we're going to do that for the rest of the day. But we'll be back out here again tomorrow and see what else we can get for you. So for now, coming to you from the business district of downtown Englewood, New Jersey, watching the Watchmen, Amagansett Press. Catch you on the next one, guys. Out.